Supreme Court provides breather to Facebook India head in Delhi Riots Case inquiry, taking up FB India chief's plea against Delhi government summons. The top court said that while Delhi government can gather information, it cannot get into prosecution or take any coercive action. That is the word coming out of the top court on this. Meenakshi Bhanja tracking the details for us. Yes, Meenakshi.
Well, that's right, Afida. Huge reprieve or breather while the Supreme Court has not gone ahead and quashed the notice or the summons of the Delhi Assembly to Facebook India head in the Delhi Riots inquiry case. But the Supreme Court has provided a lot of breathers for him. It has essentially laid down what the Delhi Assembly can or can't do. And the Delhi Assembly Peace and Harmony Committee can't proceed in any coercive manner against Mr. Mohan of Facebook or compel him even to answer anything which does not fall within the legislative scope of the Delhi Assembly. This is what the Supreme Court has said today. Supreme Court went on to add as to how the Facebook officials can choose not to answer questions which are outside the legislative scope of the Delhi Assembly. So while the Supreme Court has ruled that Delhi Assembly can seek information from Facebook and its officials about its alleged role in Delhi riots, but it cannot go into the issue of law and order and prosecution. In today's ruling, the Supreme Court has also gone ahead and frowned upon Raghav Chadha, who was an integral part, or rather is an integral part of the Peace and Harmony Committee of Delhi Assembly, where the Supreme Court has expressed displeasure at the statements of the Peace and Harmony Committee chairman, Mr. Raghav Chadha, about Facebook, even before the social media giant was technically heard by the Assembly panel. The Supreme Court went on to state, and I quote, as to how appreciating evidence in criminal cases pertaining to Delhi riots was not within the scope or jurisdiction of the Delhi Assembly Committee headed by Mr. Raghav Chadha, who it said should not have made prima facie statement about the prosecution of Facebook in the riots case, unquote. So clearly a reprieve or breather while the Assembly summons have not been stayed by the Supreme Court, but a lot of reliefs and breathers coming in from the top court for Mr. Ajit Mohan by virtue of the fact of what the Assembly actually is empowered to proceed against him on or not.
All right. So the word from Supreme Court is clear. Delhi government panel at this stage cannot get into prosecution. Clear and categorical there, the Supreme Court on this issue. Thanks for joining us, Meenakshi, with the latest inputs.